It's officially time to say it. The SEC is overrated. Before I explain, make sure to like and follow if you like college football content. We all saw Alabama get completely exposed by Indiana yesterday, not being able to move the ball on offense, not being able to stop them, and really just getting dominated in every aspect of the game. Even after Alabama got dominated by Georgia in the SEC championship game, where they rushed for -3 yards as a team, the narrative for why Alabama deserved to be in the playoffs was because of the SEC gauntlet that they had to run through. But is this really a gauntlet? I mean, Tennessee didn't beat a Power 4 opponent with a winning record all year, and then they lost to Illinois in their bowl game where there was an even number of opt-outs. It beat Mizzou by 3, but Mizzou's best win was a double overtime win over 5-7 Auburn. Mizzou also lost their bowl game to Virginia. They beat Vanderbilt, but Vanderbilt's best win was against like a 7-5 LSU team with an interim head coach, and Vanderbilt lost their bowl game to Iowa. In that bowl game, they allowed 34 points against Iowa. They did beat Georgia, but then Georgia just completely dominated their rematch in the SEC championship game. So is the SEC really a gauntlet, or do we have the problem where the SEC teams are getting overranked? Say Tennessee. Alabama beats Tennessee and now they have a ranked win, but should Tennessee ever have been ranked? And then you justify Tennessee's ranking by saying, well, they have a quality loss against number 6 ranked Alabama, who was also overranked. You can see how this logic is circular and we just keep hitting the same points repeatedly. Then let's look at bowl season. The SEC is 4-8 with a winning percentage of just .33. That is worse than the Sun Belt. It's the second worst conference, as you can see, and it's the worst Power 4 conference of the conferences. Opt-outs affect everybody. The SEC is not special in that regard. Then let's look at the college football playoff. Texas A&M gets exposed by Miami. Ole Miss beats Tulane, but it's Tulane. Oklahoma lost to Alabama in the rematch, and then Alabama goes and gets dominated by Indiana. And even with Ole Miss beating Georgia, the SEC only has one out-of-conference win in the playoffs. Every other win has been against an SEC team. And that one win is Ole Miss beating Tulane. They have 0 out-of-conference Power 4 wins in the playoffs. At one point, sure, the SEC was the best conference, but that's just not the case anymore. It's time to say